In the last few weeks or so, basically since April started, I've been just enamored with this new spectator sport I'd never heard of before. There's an account on here called Horse Race Tests, and they do quite literally that. They run horse races every day at noon EST. The contestants we're dealing with here are this lovely bunch of fellows, and yes, don't be mean, these are clearly horses. The consistent one to keep an eye on here is Mary, the orange one. They have been doing insane shit in order to represent just how fucking insane watching this can be. The fact that shit of this quality has come out this quickly about this account is ridiculous because the guy who runs the horse race tests has only been doing it for like 2 weeks. In fact, just to show you how much this stuff has changed I want to take you through the journey of how we got here. This is the original one where horse race tests were introduced as just a new prototype. We're seeing a very basic thing here with basic color blocked obstacles and courses and the first renditions of the horses that will be the contestants we spend way too much money on parlays. Place your bets in 3, 2, 1. I got the blue one. Man, oh my god, it's like playing golf with friends with collision on, man. Yeah, my goat's on it. I'm being so serious. Oh no, he's making backwards progress. This isn't good. You would expect these things to be done faster because of our TikTok attention spans, but these things are so chaotic and can set themselves back so easily that the tension holds for a lot longer. Like as we watched our blue fella do, he made the most progress any of these guys had on the court, and then he managed to bounce himself all the way back out of it. Skipping to the end here, we can see it all become a little more even. Come on, you. Yes, he's got it. The blue guy did it. And that was just the first one, the most primitive version of this entire thing. Let's go through the winning categories here. In the same way that if you're trying to get off meth, you shouldn't be watching Breaking Bad during the withdrawals. If you have a gambling addiction, there's a very good chance that watching something like this could fuck you up bad. If you can do so responsibly, this is a lot of fun to watch as entertainment, but take care of yourself, or you could end up like this guy. Before I watched this, I imagined I was a gambling addict, and I was so depressed and anxious and upset and afraid to go home to my family, I put all my grocery plus rent money on the turquoise horse. The video is no fun to watch. Glad my game made you feel something. It's not about the direction of the feeling, just the amount you are feeling. I gotta go with my blue guy again, bro. He didn't let me down last time. We are gonna skip through these because we're going through like the history books right now. Oh my god, blue's not winning. Oh my god, dude, the last fucking second steal. That was absurd. And then he also added these winning animations. Very beautiful. You can tell the yellow horse takes very good care of its coat. We're gonna start speeding through these. Test race 3 we get onto, and these things are becoming more complex by the day. There's more variation in the pixel color in the background. And even this early on, you'll notice the orange horse just pulling way the fuck ahead of the rest of the pack. Like, this is absurd how far ahead it's already in compared to everybody else. It maintains that lead for a while, but does lose it eventually. But it's around here that, like, you can tell it's getting all shifty-eyed, and then there it goes, very strategically making its way around the donuts, using the momentum from the bounces in the more closed-off location in order to get a good bank when he needs to actually hit the carrots. He's actually being kind of a terrible sport. He's a showboat. And here we have the rendered picture of the orange horse. Get used to seeing this fucking thing, man. Get used to seeing this goddamn thing. And every time this guy posted a new test race, the jump in numbers is staggering each time. On number 4 is when this thing started hitting 5 digits, 10,000. This is officially an event that fills up a standard 15,000 capacity arena. So far, yellow has 1, dark blue has 2, and orange has 1. Keep that in mind. My game and 3 games that inspired it. I hope that means someday we will be allowed to play the horse race game ourselves. Maybe make our own courses, create our own horses. Damn, bars. But also, yeah, just like make some of them really OP and evil. Okay, horse race test 5. Dude, I kind of hate that he used that voice because I don't remember which one it's from, but it's the same thing that one of the creepy evil things does in an analog horror. I don't know if I'm mixing up my Mandela catalog and Greylock stuff, but it keeps coming up and I can't ever stop thinking about it. Every single horse race has been more popular than the last so far. As you can see, the production is getting a lot more high budget. The horses sound more audibly like horses and not just, you know, marbles in a Rube Goldberg machine going to knock down a domino. They be grunting. Loud as hell. But they be fucking grunting. I'm watching that orange motherfucker because he always seems to hit these crazy lucky shots, out of nowhere. It's like he's got like some sixth sense, man, or like he's just like more alert, able to make moves faster. It's almost like unnatural. Okay, we got a gray win. That's a first time. New winner. Yellow has 1 win. Dark blue has 2. Orange has 1 and gray has 1. Our original pick, the one who did end up winning, and I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely hadn't watched that one, so I felt really cool when I caught that on camera. Like, it seems like we placed our bets on the right one for longevity's sake. Like, if we're trying to go for the long haul parlay, this is when this shit got ridiculous. Race 6 was a double back-to-back feature. The course has dramatically changed. There are now smaller but more frequent obstacles that could make trajectories look absolutely crazy and wildly unintended compared to the way the horse probably wanted to go. Orange Horse just seems to adapt to this shit the most, though. The conclusion of test race 6 is in the comments. I suppose it can really go on that long, man. This is not a sport for those with low attention spans or whose hearts could give out easily, because you will be stressed for a long time. Orange maintains his lead, but he's having a hard time with the dismount here. He's really struggling to get back in that pocket and get in that 45-degree angle northeast that he needs. Lost in his progress in a major way, but he's made his gains back as White tries to come for a buzzer beater of a finish. They are neck and neck, and White takes the lead, at least in space, but it's stuck in a stun lock going back and forth. Our boy Orange, and he gets the carrots, bro. Orange for the carrots. That puts Dark Blue and Orange tied for 2 wins each. In the meantime, though, the creator has been reckoning with the realities of fame, having something that people are so enraptured by and get very invested in. There's responsibility and danger that comes with that. My dear acquaintance, Tony and Lazy Joe heard rumors that if the Sea and Horse ain't winning next, some things are gonna start happening. And hey, if he do win, maybe something will fall off a truck. You never know. Either way, you ain't hear it from me, pal. Getting threats trying to rig the games in the favor of somebody's favorite horse. Presumably the ones that they bet on, man. This is classic mob shit. The Snakes Andrews have the fortitude to withstand the attacks by these people? Finding out about colorblind accessibility issues through people bribing me? Thou wouldst be naught but a fool if thou art to refuse mine offer of 10,000 doubloons for the victory of the famed purple horse. 'Twould be a great shame if the stomping ground were to be hollowed by demonic presences. Which one is the purple one? I'm worried about colorblind accessibility, but I didn't anticipate the horse game blowing up. I may make them all different shapes. That would be a good way to do it. Call one of them the sharp horse. Week 1 horse race test highlights. This was the first continuation of it. And this is like a prospect and universe that's already been getting like crazy fan art. And look at this list of artists on the right just depicting what they're seeing in the most epic of proportions. Yeah, yellow horse gets it on. Go yellow. A dance with death awaits the circle of death. That face is not one of distress, but of quiet acceptance. And that's the end of week 1, man. We're getting closer to modern territory. This is the type of thing these people were already dealing with as a community. Horse race test aesthetics are nightmarish if you're not part of the culture. It keeps showing up in my feed. The suicide threats, the Cian hype, the clicking of the hooves, the circle of death, the concentration on cartoon slop. Cian is a jobber sent by Big Horse to body block the real competitors, Orange, from actually winning. This Twitter horse race shit gets serious, man. We begin to get few words on the next layout of these horse races. Probably the most complex course we've seen horses have to go through yet is given a preview of here, and this poll got tons of votes. A lot of people have a literal stake in which horse they think is going to win. Cyan at this point has had a massive amount of hype, as you can see by the results of the poll, and also this guy having to weather the attacks of other scientists. We have the For Real Definitely Northern Lion account just freaking out that his son is not doing anything of note in this race. He sold so hard. This is like genuinely embarrassing. I wouldn't even want to be seen alive. And the brown horse just looks like a normal goddamn horse stock photo. The next time these three went head to head, White definitely did better, but based on the reactions and the replies, you can tell that it did not go as they would have liked. He's still stuck in the top right while brown horse is putting in the work over here. That's 2 in a row for Doorknob, man. It is the most dominant athlete in its field at the moment, bro. The level of dominance Brown is showing in this competition can really only be compared to the likes of a Simone Biles or a LeBron James. You may have noticed that we are actually missing several horses from the original season of the horse races, maybe so that there could be tighter course design, that sort of thing. And we'll find out soon because we have a new map with 2 new returning contestants. They have all different hitboxes now, so it's much more varied on the ways they could bounce off incredibly diverse geometry. The way their eyes move around now kind of freaks me out, but it's also like kind of cute, like they're just curious and really locked into what they're doing, man. Like they're always looking where they're going next. Orange is pulling ahead like crazy. This is an insane run. He's taking it slow slow and steady, but he's making these angled shots correctly, and he's stuck in a vertical stun wall. Orange is almost certain to clinch this. It's just a matter if anybody can catch up and get a lucky bounce ahead of time. And it's got it. Orange was the only one even close to getting something here. Jovial Merriment has gotten the carrots again. Who is going to win Friday's race? Jovial Merriment, Doorknob, Yellow, or Unmentioned Horse? Some people do continue to complain about the format, man. Can you make the map less aggressive? It makes me uncomfortable to watch. I know my game has cartoon horses, but I don't make cozy games. Thanks for watching. Evil, evil little game dev. All game devs are evil. April 12th, we get a view of the new map going into Friday, and this is the race at hand. It's maintaining a large cult following that actually tune back in every single day to see what everybody's up to. Orange again pulls a lead as we get to the end of this video, man. It is definitely wasting its time ladder stalling, about to hit a trick shot. It knows it secured its place. At least it might feel that way. These things can change on a dime. It's very, very subject to the god of competitions and Olympus looking down on us. Orange gets it a second time in a row. Can you believe that? This is not a pattern I see ending anytime soon. Dude, can Cian win at least once? My wife can't take any more beatings, and it's on you for making him lose. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it kinda worked. This guy decided to give Cian and White their own face-off. People joke that Jovial Merriment will swoop in with a win out of nowhere, but there's only one way to find out, and it was a farce. Nobody won. Not either of the fans, because none of their favorites win. Not me for watching, because it was wasted minutes of my life. Not really. It was actually a pretty brave display of the man who's in charge of this and his dedication to keeping everything above board. He's not throwing out pity wins, man. This is about who is the best of the best. Another new map was revealed just a day ago, and the whole cast is back. This map does feel a little less aggressive than the last one, which I'm not necessarily against, but it does lead to some more cautious and calculating maneuvering from the horses in the competition. Yellow takes the lead. The warm colors are the trio, like, leading the pack at this point in the match. Red is third place, while yellow and orange duke it out for first, and the others struggle in the spawn to even get a handle on where they're going. Orange hits it with an incredible bounce. Definitely the real Northern Lion complains that it may be a fluke and that maybe there should be a redo, and is rejected in his appeal. And the final race we have is the same setup as the last map, the only difference being the carrots have moved position downstairs. This music goes so fucking hard, dude. I can't wait for the next one. And for the first time, Orange loses. Definitely the real Northern Lion is ecstatic. Throwing a chair at him did work. But there's been a lot of discourse on the nature of this loss and how real was it. He finally loses a match after an incredible streak, arguably the GOAT of the sport. Accused of doping, immediately starts performing like shit. Curious. The scandal is not without its members on both sides. Jovial Merriment has more than enough diehards to be defended online. Jovial Merriment is a lot of people's GOAT, man. This is about as close as we have to an anime music video tribute to the whole series. It really puts it in perspective how quickly this thing blew up. This montage was made by Quake. Drugs. Taking performance-enhancing drugs. Loves Hamilton the musical. This shit is unbelievable, man. This is like real fandom. This is people invested in the goddamn story of it all. We got Blue Horse fan cams before we got the cure to cancer. Doorknob gets the Explored the Most Rooms award. As long as Doorknob is having fun, I'm happy. This is like what sports fans whose team never wins have to tell themselves. This Spud guy had some opinions about this, man, and it seems like a lot of people agree. This thing is like getting meta tweets. I think this might have been the initial doping allegations, because a lot of people think Orange really is a cheat.
I've come to a conclusion. This nigga Jovial Merriment needs to go. Never in my 21 years of life have I seen a horse with a fucking track record like this.
Satan's greatest soldier.
Like, I'm actually not shitting you. He's won almost every race he's been in. People are saying he's on performance enhancing drugs.
This was the fucking meme that did it for me. Like the fucking orange horse just hanging the other one alive. I can't.
At this point, I'm starting to believe it. This horse is not fucking normal. He is a roided up cheater. I know where he was on January 6th. I just want Pink to win.
I'm sorry, man. Pink's trash. Jovial Merriment losing his sauce is not gonna help your fucking guy, man. He's a fraud. Anyways, those are the circumstances up to this point. If you guys want it, I can update y'all further when there are major developments. Anyways, that kwytebox email is in the description if you guys want to send me video topics. Anyways, yeah, piss off.